I was just about to ask.
Okay, today is July 28th, and we're getting right into it. And so we're doing the first position of the Roto-Rooter, which is the pineal gland, and running on that. Now, we're going to work on it, and we may do a little bit with the key. We'll see. Just to, it needs, we can clear some stuff there as well using the key. You guys get a little bit of both here. Okay, so let's just get right into it. The second, of course, is the limbic, and I'm just going to cover that, I guess. So here's the limbic, and that covers a lot of different organs and glands in the whole system. And so there's that one. And then we do the physical on the third step. Okay, so pineals. So now what I'd like you to do is ask your body how we're doing. So we're not going to ask about the pineal. We guess we could, but let's just keep it fairly simple. And so ask your body on a scale of 1 to 10 right now how you feel. 10 being fabulous. Okay, we're going to remember that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to I'm going to take my glasses off. And remind me after this, before we get into the next one, we'll clear our glasses, okay? So, palm of your hand, portal, okay? It's chakra. And take that and put that right on the center of your forehead. Take your other one, bring it around back, and get that there, and you'll feel it. It just kind of sits there perfectly. Now I'm going to move my hands down because I can do this with my hands down. Eventually, you should be able to do too. So now, remember, I'm going to just use my hands here so that you can picture it as well. So we're really running a imaginary column or cylinder from this point here through on a slight angle. And that cylinder is there just to help us run the stream of energy going back and forth. So from the front to the back, we're going to start running a straight line back and forth. And when it's running from third eye through to the pineal, concentrate on that and to the reptilian brain. And as you're concentrating on that with that energy running back and forth, if you feel some pressure, take a deep breath and blow it out. Meanwhile, I'm going to run it too. Okay. There's a little bit there. It's increasing speed and force. Running back and forth. If you don't feel it, take a breath when I suggest that you do. So we're just going to remind our brain that this is how we're training it. Take another deep breath in and blow it out. Okay, it's running back and forth. Now it's going to stay running. You don't have to think about it. It's just going to stay running. And now we're going to add the torsion in. So we're going to take the torsion and we're going to start spinning to the right. I don't know what it says in the book, but we're going to spin on the inside, right? We're going to spin. So we got our column, we got our energy running, and now we're going to spin on the inside of the column. Spinning to the right, increasing speed and forth. Take a breath. And blow it out or yawn. I'm just going to keep spinning, and so are you. We don't stop. We just keep spinning. And on this one, we're just going to take a minute and get that right going. Take a deep breath. Okay, then we're going to keep that one going, and we're going to add the left. So the left's on the outside of the cylinder. Wanda, you know how to do this. You can do it without your hands up. Okay, just concentrate on that. You can use your hands this way if you like, if that's easier. That's how I like to do it with the hands, at least this way. And I know I'm channeling that and I know where it's going. So, and we're going to use this a lot. So the energy's running back and forth. We're spinning to the right and to the left, equal and simultaneously. Spinning, 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 increasing speed and force. Let it run, let it run. Feel that if there's a point, pay attention to that point. Take a deep breath in. So any resistance can be along the path, but really it's what we're focusing on here is right on the pineal, and it calcifies. So we want to clear that. In my research, it said that they need more research, but Parkinson's and also Parkinson's and Alzheimer's, they believe, is because of the calcification on our pineal gland. Okay, so running back and forth. Let's work a little bit longer here, just a little bit more. Spinning both ways, streaming the energy back and forth, increasing speed and force. Concentrate on that pineal gland. Take a deep breath and blow it out. Right now, take another one and blow it out. Now, I would suggest that you rest of this, okay, you can put your hands down. I'm going to slow it down. Now, we're just going to have that, just take a little breath in and out, just gentle. And now ask your body on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel? 10 being fabulous and whatever, see where you were from before. Anybody want to share?
Went
Only
yeah,
Sorry?
4 to an 8.5.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, very good.
And Wanda?
Mine was a 4, and I'm about a 7.5.
Okay. Lucy?
Mine was a 6, but it hasn't quite reached a 7 yet. It's like on the border of being a 7.
Yeah, you're so tough on yourself.
I really am. I really am. I'm working
Some
on
of us sometimes we're too, oh yeah, okay. I was a 6 and I definitely feel like I'm an 8. So it's okay. You pick your numbers through your numbers, okay? No, there's no judgment. I'm a person that has a hard time getting 10 out of 10. Okay. I don't know why, because they always think there's little room for improvement or something, right? So
right.
so that's the pineal gland, and you should, like, I want you to do it seriously every day this week between now and next Monday, because this is, to me, isn't a very important one. My mom had Alzheimer's and dementia, and it is the saddest thing. I don't want it. I don't want to be in a care center. And if I can do anything to make that not happen, I will do it. So, and also it's going to focus on you working on that area, and it's just going to become easier, right? So if you can do it every day, and maybe one day you take a little longer, and then the next day, maybe you take step position 2 a little longer. Now, I don't have a lot of stuff in the binder because there's so much that you can put in the manuals, but the whole thing with the limbic system, a little bit of the overflow with the endocrine. I mean, if you think about our amygdala, pineal gland, pituitary, basal ganglia, and all the other things that are in there, and basal ganglia is huge. We did some heavy duty research a year ago, like in January of not this year, but the year before, and where we got right into all the parts of it and down to the medulla. You'll hear Dawn talk about the medulla and then all the parts of that. We had a lady who had MS, and we just kind of ended up down that angle. So these are very important parts that are functioning a lot of areas of our body. So to me, this is another one that's very important. So we know where we are, we see if we can get some improvement. We could ask, I guess, about the limbic system and where we are right now, but let's just continue with our, the number that we've already got. Okay, so basically we got our portals, same thing, and so it's kind of just above, here on the top of your ear, and you put your palms there, and now you're just running that same system. Energy's going back and forth. Heidi's already letting go. So running back and forth, that energy is running, zipping back and forth, increasing speed and force. If you're not, take a deep breath. And when you're doing this yourself, I want you just to sit with it a little bit. Okay, sit with it and just let it run. Let it run back and forth and back and forth. Remember to take a full breath in, because we find that helps us release or bring on that yawn. And it's rarely that we don't have anything there. So spinning, running back and forth still. Take another deep breath. Now we're spinning to the right. That stream just keeps running. Spinning. Take another deep breath there. And now I'm going to add the left in. So now we're spinning to the left and the right, equal and simultaneously, with that stream of energy running back and forth between those two portals. Spinning to the right and the left, equal simultaneously, increasing speed and force, taking it up a notch. If you're at a 5, I want you to go to a 7 or 8 on the spin and the speed. Blow it out. Or yawn. Spinning. One more time. Continue. We're going to spin a little bit more here. Okay, spinning. Take a full breath in and let it out. Spinning. So I want you guys, feel it. Take that one last full breath in and see, got you. One last full breath in and just let it out and see if there's any more sitting there. And sure enough, everybody had some more. Take one more full breath in and let's hope this move along. I know it continues to move, right? So tomorrow, when you practice this, okay, take that little extra minute or so and let it out. See? Whoa, we've started something here. Okay. So we'll take a moment. Ooh. I don't know. My body feels different. Ask your body if you like. Oh, my shoulders just dropped and I felt the shift. I'd say it went to a 9 at least. Like I just feel it in my body. How about anybody else?
Went up to an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good for us to do this. And when we think of all those parts and all that they do, it's very important. And see, people are still releasing. So maybe we could have stayed. So I challenge you to stay a little longer tomorrow working on it. Okay. Now, third position is more physical. it can be emotional, but next week we're going to be working a lot on the emotional. So, and this is where, you know, this can cover anything from your hypothalamus, pituitary, pineal gland, thyroid, parathyroid, thymus, heart, adrenals, kidneys, pancreas, liver, and small and large intestines. So, wow, that's a lot. So this morning, in the middle of the night, I don't know what I did yesterday with eating or something, but I had a lot of stomach, not sharp pain, but I had a lot of, I don't know what it was, but it was there to the point where it woke me up. Okay. And then it was hard for me to go back to sleep, and I just didn't feel good. And so actually what I did, I tried to go back to sleep, and then finally I just said, that's it. And I took my key, I took my 432 and I put my key on my liver. Okay. And I actually tucked it in between my waist on my pajamas, and because it was right, and pulled them up a little bit. So it was right in the right spot. And I ran the symmetry key, but it doesn't matter. The symmetry key is kind of a upscale, a little bit of Roto-Rooter. I like using it. But if I was working on pain, I would do the Roto-Rooter, which we're gonna do today. So you can use the Roto-Rooter on any individual gland or organ. Okay. And so if you have your key and you're working on that and you can place it there, do so. And I just asked, my intention was that the key to help clear whatever was creating that discomfort. Okay. So it's as simple as that. Now it's still running the Roto-Rooter. It's still, we got our palms here, because sometimes we can't put our palm. Last week we were talking, I think Chrissy had some mid-back kind of bra, middle of the, where the bra is in the back on her back. And we were trying to play with it, but it's really hard to get your hand back there, even if you do the back side of it. So that's why I want you to use the hands, because you're going to use it a lot in other techniques. Okay. And so you get the energy running. Now, does somebody here have some pain or discomfort right now that we can use to focus on? Okay, Chrissy.
It's that same spot.
Same
It's feeling
spot.
so much better, but I'm at that, like, that
Okay.
seed of whatever it is.
Okay. Anybody else? Because we can do more one. If we can do everybody today, that'll be fine with me. Heidi, do you have anything right now going on?
Pain? No, I've been working on, well, too much information. Hemorrhoids with the key, but it's been working great.
Okay.
Good.
And so
Good
guys,
to
now you got it right here in the place. Hemorrhoids, you get them, you know the secret. So, but okay, so we'll work on that. Wanda, what about you? What about your hand? How's your hand today?
My hand is better. I was icing it so it doesn't feel sore or anything, so I feel okay.
Okay, but was it sore yesterday?
It was a little bit yesterday, but I'm not golfing and I'm not using it
Yes.
in the, yeah. So
Okay.
I feel fine. I'm okay.
Okay, so you can
That's
golf
when I'm
again.
doing huh?
You can golf again.
Well, I was thinking maybe this week.
Well, bring your clubs. Wanda's my sister, Chrissy, and we're her and I, because my family are off in British Columbia, returning on the weekend. Her and I are going out to the trailer at a RV spot by the lake, and we're going to camp and have fires and maybe go golfing. But her company's golf tournament was this last Saturday, and she was struggling for 18 holes. using, because she broke her hand back in April, fractured or broke it. So anyhow, so I'm glad that's good. So we'll find something else, I'm sure. Plus, we're gonna help Chrissy.
Yes.
And we're gonna, what I want to do is not, I want to run this information out, because when we have things that are really complicated, okay? What happened is we had a person who had different parts put in his foot, okay? His foot had been mangled somehow. He had steel in it or whatever, and he had to, years later, get it done. Just happened that we were doing the class. And so what we did, what came to me at that time was that we can run it. And we can run it top down, okay, or both ways. So I think of it as a vertically through the pain, the spot. We can run it horizontal through the spot. And that might be side to side, or it might be front to back. So for example, Chrissy, with you, we're going to be running through that spot, right? And we're going to be running front to back, back to front. So, you know, both ways,
Okay.
it's going that way. Now we may go side to side, and we will go up and down. And if it's still there, that's it, I'm quitting. No, but what we're going to do, so
It's getting there. It's getting there.
I'm
It
just kidding.
really has been made progress.
So vertically, okay, horizontally, front to back or side to side, and then diagonally. That's how much you can use them. And when I say about your hands and getting that energy running in your imagination, when we run it, so we're going to do front to back first, and we'd run it. So it's going to be front to back horizontally, and we're going to run that, and we're going to leave it running. And then we're going to go up and down, top to bottom, and side to side. And then maybe if it's still there, we're going to do the diagonal, because this is really important. If you've ever had a chronic shoulder or something, my shoulder was chronic for a long, long time. And that is what made a difference. Ray, if you've met Ray yet or not, I'm not sure. But Ray Gerke, his shoulder, it was the opposite shoulder of mine, I believe, but he'd had it for years. Nothing, he does Qigong, all this stuff. And finally we worked through, and he got rid of it. He took and he did it himself. We didn't even do it in class. And he got rid of it, and it's never come back. If I still sleep funny, sometimes I can have a little bit. So it really works, people. So, okay, let's start. So we're going to concentrate. You guys concentrate, you two concentrate on me. I'm concentrating on Chrissy. Gifting is receiving, and we're all going to get something from this. And so what I need to do right now is, on a scale of 1 to 10, Chrissy, if 10 is pain or discomfort, ask your body where it's at. Okay, got it?
8, yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to take the energy and build it in our hands. And we're going to have energy streaming back and forth between the two hands, A to B. And it's running back and forth, increasing speed and force. Holy. Whew. Now you may be unaware of something in your body, and this is working on your bodies too, okay? So back and forth, back and forth. Okay, I'm going to add in the right away, spinning to the right, adding the left in. So we're spinning to the left and the right, both full torsion with the stream running back. And we're concentrating from the front through. Increasing speed and force. spinning both ways, equal and simultaneously. Take a deep breath and blow it out. Or yawn. I love how this just works on all of us at the same time. Okay, so we're still going back and forth, back and forth. Back and forth, spinning, 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 equal and simultaneously. Take a deep breath and blow it out. So, Chrissy, I want you to feel and tell us if there's any change, if it's still there.
It's still there, but it's much smaller.
Okay,
Like,
okay, so we're going to concentrate on it. So now we're going to leave that front to back running, okay, through that same spot. Just know that it's running. And what we're going to do is we're going to run side to side. Okay, so we're going to run this way now. So horizontal, but from side to side. So we got the one running same way, and now we're starting another one. The stream is running. We're doing full torsion, spinning, 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 equal and simultaneously from side to side. Take a deep breath and blow it out. So we're still spinning, streaming, spinning to the right and the left, equal and simultaneously, increasing speed and force, spinning, spinning, spinning. Take a deep breath. That was interesting. Okay, spinning, 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 spinning. Take a full breath. Let it out. Chrissy, where are we now with you?
I feel like it's too small to feel, but my intuition is telling me that I still need to like sit in the torsion.
Yes. So we're going to
Or-
let that one keep running just because this is a learning experience as well. So
Mhm.
now we've got it running side to side. We've got it running front to back. And now let's do a top down. And even though it's getting tinier, you know, going back to that cells slash neuron business that Dawn talks to us all about, let's concentrate that. So we are doing side to side, front to back, and now we're going this way through. Okay, so this lines, the other two are still running, and now we're adding that extra one. So if it's coming this way, top down, and stream is running. Holy. It's going, it's running up and down. I didn't even get to the torsion part. But see, we're duplicating. I call it we're duplicating the energy that we've already built, right? We're just adding it and letting it run from a different perspective. So top down, spinning, spinning, spinning. Spinning, 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 top down. Okay, the other two are running, spinning, spinning, spinning. Take a full breath. There we go again. Those double that I get are just like, wow, okay. Well, let's just check in, Chrissy. Just we can do some more, but just check in and tell me what's happening. And you could move your body just a little bit, and also
It moved. Like it's
moved.
spreading. It's spreading. Like it's going up. At the moment I started doing that one, it started like going up towards the middle of my shoulders, and there's a little bit going towards my rib cage.
Okay. Okay, so we're kind of expanding out, is what you're saying?
Which is a good thing since it was like rock solid. So this
yeah.
is a good thing.
Okay, so let's just keep those three going, right? So we've got top down, front to back, and side to side, and let's just keep those running. So we're spinning, spinning, spinning to the right and to the left, equal and simultaneously. Spinning, spinning, spinning. All three of those are running. Do you feel anything anywhere in there, just in your bodies, ladies? Just take a deep breath. Whew. Ah. Take a full breath in. Okay, how does that feel? Ask your body.
It's dispersed. Like
dispersed.
it's still like all around and everything, but it's like it's gonna be
It's
making
moving.
its way out
Yes,
of
yes.
my body.
Yes. Wow, so ask your body now, anticipating where it's gonna be, where you're gonna be.
Right here, like on the pointy, like right before the point of my shoulder, between the point of my shoulder and then coming up this way.
There's another
It's
spot.
like, yep,
Okay,
that's where it's pulsing it.
so that's a new spot.
I think it might be a new spot, yeah.
Okay, that one you gotta check in, right? So the other one's dispersing. I believe it was. I think
I think, yeah,
yes,
it's
it's
fully
gone.
dispersing.
But
It's
so
going.
now what's manifested or came into your awareness is this new spot. Okay, so let's just take one of those Roto-Rooter energies and work. I want you to concentrate right where it is, right down. Stay focused. So what's running is it's running the energy back and forth. So we'll say front to back right now, front to back, front to back. Now we're spinning to the right and to the left, equal and simultaneously, spinning, spinning, spinning. Take a deep breath, blow it out. Spinning, spinning, spinning. Is it gone?
Yeah. And then my
Okay, well,
body's
let's
just like,
just
all right,
sit here
on to
for
the
a
next
minute.
one, on to the next one, on to the next one.
Have you
It's like,
got
stop,
another
let
one
me
already?
breathe.
Have you got another one already?
I think it's more of like they're unearthing, like the big pain is gone. So now that the big pain is gone, the quieter pains are bearing their thing. But that one in the shoulder is already dispersing. So I feel like these ones will just be kind of like, you know, spot, 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 spot,
It's
spot
just,
kind of
yes,
thing.
where it all came from and built into that knot. Okay. Whew, well, ask yourselves where you are right now. Share if you're willing.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, exhausted, but I'm definitely close to a 10.
Okay.
That's good.
If I was like completely pain free, I'd say I'd be a 10, but
Okay.
I'm
Well,
not that lucky yet.
that's
Yet.
the best you've been so far. And
It
look
is
at
the
Heidi
best I've
still
been.
letting stuff out. So this just goes to show how powerful Roto-Rooter is. And we forget about it, right? So, any questions from anybody?
You did say that you were making a video that's going through
Well, I've
these
already
steps,
made it.
right?
I already made it because the other group on my Wednesday group is ahead of you guys. So that is done. And then probably tomorrow I will do next week's for them. Tomorrow I'll do the heart and the digestive, which will be different than what's in the book a little bit, but still read that there, and then we will be doing that. So your homework is what? Anybody want to?
Roto-Rooter.
Okay.
Roto-Rooter.
Roto-Rooter, because remember, at some point, it's easier to remember all of these techniques and have them at the forefront. And everybody has favorites. Who's done the triad with torsion lately?
I
Well,
try to
you
do it
two.
every day and even at work.
You two for sure, because that's what we did last week. And so how would you use the key here in what we just did?
I feel like if I were to somehow be able to put it on the spots in my back, it might have just made it a little bit easier to pinpoint it.
Okay, anybody else?
Or you can hold it and ask it to focus it on that spot.
Right, okay. And Heidi, how would you maybe add the key into what we've done tonight?
Well, I'm muscle test as to
Right.
where you need to put the key
Ah, okay.
to bring balance and healing to that area.
Right,
That's kind of how and then I really start moving it. I start to move it in different
Mhm.
positions and
right.
testing
Yep.
where I feel the most.
Because we did in the key detailed training, Dawn used right the key to do, do the heart, to do the and to do it on top. And in that one, for me, when I had it laying flat and did that sort of quarter, eighth of a turn, really made a difference for me. Because up until then, I had maybe used it at the point, whether it was here or on top of my head, and I had just kind of rotated, because we have one that's called circles. And in that one, we get it rotating. And so, but that was powerful for me that day. Now, Wednesday's key video at the 6 o'clock. Oh, was that when? Yes. We had some different experiences, right? And one of the things that I posted today, you probably didn't have time to look at it because I did it just before while I was getting organized here, is the
Lymphatic.
lymphatic with the key. Okay. And that one gets a little more tricky because if you're sitting there, so Dawn and I did it. We only did the one part, so you have to, which is good because I think I need your feedback when you watch it. Okay, please, ladies, because I think he took the best time that he ever does to give the information and the detail. And so we started on the left kidney, right? And then continued and came up, just like he had done with Anne, who had some pain, and that's why he said it was lymphatic. And I know Heidi got excited about it, and I certainly got excited about it because I think all of us could do a little bit more. None of us are perfect on keeping our lymphatic system flowing. And there's at least times for sure that we don't. And so having it moved up, having the intention with the key and going up through the back, there's no way, right? Even it was interesting because I was going along pretty good. He didn't give me too many pointers where he was at, but he was yawning like crazy and blowing out, and it felt marvelous. At that time, we decided that we didn't want to make it an hour's presentation. And I was concerned a little bit because if I was going to detox with that and get all that stuff moving, I was golfing in a tournament the next day and I didn't really want to have to run to the bathroom or do whatever else could happen. And so I didn't until after. And then I did the right, and then I went back and did the main parts. But I think that we talk about it in the video so that people continue, and you could do it all at once. And I was going to today, but I didn't get to it. So that'll be what I'll be doing tomorrow. So you see how we can use these, right? And that's the main part. training our brain for it to release stuff when we don't even have to consciously think about it is fabulous. But bringing the key in and the power of the key, because the key, what did he say? I can't remember where he said it, but the key becomes, we become with one with the key. And so like when Wanda, when you were talking about cleaning your key to make it shiny or whatever, cleaning your key can be as simple as putting your key in between your two palms, concentrating. You can use torsion, you can just do your breath. I do torsion with everything now because I've been training myself for 4 years here. So you can think of the spin and clean and clear your key every once in a while. If you feel that it's heavy, like Wanda said, then yeah, clean it and just have the intention for it to clear. And what Dawn said was, we're not clearing the key, we're clearing ourselves. Okay, so keep that in mind, right? So that just is going to make things work. So who's going to take their glasses off right now? Heidi hasn't got glasses on. She probably got them sitting somewhere around there.
Okay, I need them.
Because we forget to do this all the time. It's like do it every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 pill to habit or something. But if you put them back on your face, I want you to feel them on your face. And do they feel heavy or light?
Kinda.
Kind of heavy?
Yeah.
And yours are brand new, right? So,
Well, I cleansed my other ones. These are my other pair, so I'm ready to cleanse these ones.
okay. So let's just take them off. We hold it in our finger. First, we feel the awareness, right? Again, we feel that they're heavy. And then, so sunglasses work too. So we feel that energy. We know it's heavy. If we haven't cleared them for a week, they probably need to be cleared. Concentrate on the glasses and all the energy it's picked up in the last however long. Take that full breath in and let it out. Now, you could muscle test yourself. You could ask yourself where you are on a scale of 1 to 10. Are they clear? And then what I want you to do when you feel that you're done is put them back on your face. I know mine feel lighter. You feel,
Mhm.
I'm getting some shine off my computer. So, but I do feel that I can even see clearer. I love it, Heidi.
I feel like Ray Charles here, but
Yes.
let's see where I can find.
Okay, so adding questions on anything that we've talked about tonight. Okay. So please. Oh, of course. How did I get it? I thought I was going to get away with it.
You'd mentioned doing it tomorrow. Is this something we only want to do, the Roto-Rooter? Is this something we only want to do once a day, or can we do it more than once a day?
Well, you can do it more than once a day if you can find things that's in your awareness. But to me, the pineal once a day is fine, right? The limbic system, if you've had something going on and it just, or you sense that there's something, then of course you should do it. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm asking you to do it, all three points, whether it's emotional, whether it's physical, or whether you pick an organ or a gland and work on it with that third step. I want that because It gets too much. Heidi's taken the second level. So by the time you got these 8, we haven't even done energetic hands on the heart yet, which I'm going to throw in here somewhere. And we haven't done, there's a couple, there's another one. I'm drawing a blank right now, but all of those are important. And so when you get to, okay, 8 or 9 or 10, that's enough. Oh, wow. Now we're at 20. And it's easy to forget the ones that you have in your toolbox. So, and now we have the key where we can use just our breath. And if you're working with your key and something's not clearing, throw in the torsion. It's about balance and using the yin. So but if you're really stuck, kick it up a notch. If you're really stuck, because the yin is there for a purpose, and it's still going to be there whether or not you're using the torsion. Torsion is not going to interfere with it. I'll ask Dawn, but I just know that it's not going to, if you're really trying to clear something out. So enough said. Thank you for your time. And next week, read that other section, do your homework every day. And if you run into trouble, you know where to reach me. Okay. So how was it, Heidi? Did it refresh everything, come back to you?
It did. No, it was really just like you said, you forget the tools you have in your toolbox.
Yeah.
And some of the basic ones are really important, especially against the pineal gland, because like you said, those cognitive symptoms are awful in the long run. And so if you can really head that off, it's huge.
Yes. And I think there's a little bit of an article that I put in my website. I didn't go into detail again because I'm not the professional, doctor or whatever type of doctor you have to be, but it's a very important part, right? And if we get into conspiracy and all that other stuff, which I'm not going to, but if they're trying to dumb us down.
Yeah, they're targeting it.
And so just be aware of your body and use the tools you've got. And by practicing for this week, and then next week, we get to really dig into the heart chakra and the solar plexus and deal with all that stuff that's kind of ego related. If ego is your belief system, your traumas, your wounds, your memories that you've carried that no longer serve you. And so that's another area, right? So have a fabulous week. See you maybe on Wednesday at 6, definitely at 7 for me and Heidi. And you guys have a great week.
You too.
Thank you
Bye,
very much.
everyone. Have a good week.
Okay,
Bye.
good night.
Night.